In an ideal world, every community thrives with access to clean and safe water. Imagine a place where families gather around a fresh water source, where children play freely and gardens flourish. Here, reliable access to clean water is not just a privilege, but a fundamental human right. In such communities, effective water management systems support public health, lower disease rates, and enhance quality of life. Access to clean water allows children to attend school without the burden of waterborne illnesses. Families can focus on work and education instead of spending hours collecting water from distant sources. Water is the essence of life, a fundamental resource that sustains our existence, agriculture, and industries. Yet, today, we find ourselves facing a dark global crisis, the water shortages. The statistics surrounding this issue are staggering and highlighting the urgency of addressing the factors contributing to this growing challenge. The current state of water scarcity around 1.2 billion people, nearly one-fifth of the world's population, lives in the areas experiencing physical water scarcity. Additionally, 500 million individuals are on the brink of entering this alarming situation in regions where water is available but not accessible due to economic constraints. Another 1.6 billion people, approximately one quarter of the global population, face economic water shortages. These shortages arises primarily from inadequate infrastructure to extract water from rivers and aquifers. The impact of these shortages is profound. Approximately 2 billion people lack access to safe drinking water, while 3.6 billion do not have access to safely managed sanitation services. This lack of access not only threatens health and well-being but also exacerbates social inequalities and hinders economic development. Furthermore, 4.5 billion people live near impaired water sources, highlighting the widespread nature of this crisis. Agriculture, which accounts for a staggering 70% of global freshwater withdrawals, is particularly affected by these shortages. As population grows and demand for food increases, the pressure in already limited water resources intensifies. Currently, 1.8 billion people reside in areas impacted by water scarcity, and projections indicate that by 2030, more than half of the global population will live in regions experiencing significant water stress. Understanding the contributing factors to effectively address the issue of water shortages, it is crucial to understand the multifaceted factors at play.
Poor water management refers to inefficient practices in using, conserving, and distributing water resources. This can involve inadequate infrastructure, lack of planning, and ineffective policies. Growing demand, on the other hand, signifies an increase in water consumption due to population growth, urbanization, industrialization, and agricultural expansion. The combination of poor water management and growing demands has significant negative effects. First, water scarcity. This results when the demand for water exceeds available supply. This can lead to conflicts over resources, economic losses, and social unrest. Second, environmental degradation. Over-extraction of water can deplete groundwater reserves, leading to land subsidence, saltwater intrusion, and reduced water's quality. This can exacerbate hunger and malnutrition, particularly in vulnerable populations.
Lack of infrastructure significantly contributes to water scarcity through various factors. Inefficient water distribution networks characterized by leaky pipes and outdated systems lead to substantial water loss, uneven distribution, and increased costs. Limited water treatment capacity, stemming from an overburdened system, lack of investment, and outdated technology results in health risks from contaminated water and economic burdens on healthcare. Insufficient water storage capacity caused by a lack of investment, environmental concern, and climate change challenges increases vulnerability to water scarcity during droughts, reliance on depleting groundwater, and limits irrigation for agriculture.
Water waste refers to excessive or unnecessary use of water. This occurs in various settings including household, industry, and agriculture. Leaky faucet and pipe. This can lead to significant water loss over time. Long shower. Excessive showering wastes water, especially if water is left running unnecessary.
Drought, a prolonged period significantly below average rainfall, depletes water resources and leads to water shortage. A situation where water demand surface supply, this critical issue is exacerbated by several interconnected factors. It is characterized by a lack of precipitation which can encompass rain or sleet. This can result in water shortage, a condition where the demand for water exceeds the available supply. Drought is like a long period of no rain that makes river and lake shrink, leaving less water for everyone. Water shortage, however, is like not having enough even if it's not a drought. This could be because the water is polluted and not safe to use.
Is a long-term shift in a region's average weather conditions such as temperature, rainfall, and windness. It refers to the long-term alternations in the average of weather patterns of the earth. It can also include in changes of temperature, precipitation, wind patterns, and other climate indicators. It can also encompasses both natural changes and those divided by human activity. Is that it causes dangers such as floods and damage to our crops.
Let's move on in the factor of water pollution. Factories and industrial facilities often release pollutants directly into water bodies without adequate treatment. Because many industries discharge heavy metals, chemicals, and other hazardous substances into rivers, lakes, and ocean. This contamination can occur through direct dumping, runoff, or accidental spills.
So, how are we going to combat this matter? Let's find out.
Preventing water scarcity takes time to get in back, but what are the simple ways for us to prevent and combat this matter? Today, we're going to discuss a critical issue that affects millions around the world, but there will be effective solutions.
Absolutely, water scarcity occurs when there isn't enough clean water for people to use. But the good news is that we can take action to prevent it. Let's dive to some practical solutions.
First, we can invest in advanced water filtration system, and these technologies can clean contaminated water, making it safe in drinking and other uses. This is especially important in areas where clean water is hard to find.
Let's talk about conservation action. Simple changes like taking shorter showers, fixing leaks, using water-efficient appliances can make a big difference on how much water we use every day.
And for agriculture, adopting efficient irrigation method is key. Techniques like drip irrigation deliver directly to plants' roots, minimizing waste and ensuring crops get the moisture they need.
Should also expand the capacity by rainwater harvesting. By capturing and storing rainwater, we can have a backup supply during dry spell, which is vital for both household and farm.
Using unconventional water source is another important strategy.
Treating and reusing wastewater can also provide additional supplies while also reducing pollution in our waterways.
It's crucial to support our natural water sources as well. by safeguarding wetlands, lakes, and rivers. By this, we help maintain clean ecosystems and support water supply.
Implementing integrated water resource management known as IWRM means coordinating how we use water across different sectors like agriculture, industry, and household. This ensures sustainable management of our resources.
So need strong policies that promote water conservation and sustainable practices. Engaging with local government to advocate for these changes is essential for long-term solution.
Education plays a vital role by raising awareness on saving water and sharing tips on conservation. We can inspire others to take action.
And let's not forget about community involvement. Forming local group focused on managing and protecting our water resources empowers us to make a difference.
In conclusion, preventing water scarcity requires collective effort from all of us. By implementing these solutions, we can ensure that everyone has access to clean water now and in the future.
Together, we can turn the tide on water scarcity and create a future where every person has access to clean, safe water. Let's be change our planet needs. Take action today.